Hi Sagittarius, this is going to be your reading for the month of September. This will be for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, or Rising signs. Keep in mind it is a general reading, so it may or may not resonate. If you do want a personal reading, my information is in the description box. All right, let's get into it. What I'd first like to do is let's get a card or two to see where you're currently at right now, so you can know if this reading is for you or not. All right. I'm feeling an excitement as I'm tapping into your energy, Sagittarius. So let's see. What do we have for Sagittarius? Where are they currently at? Let's see. I'll start with an astrology card here. I'm feeling some sort of excitement, like I was saying earlier, as I'm tapping into your energy. Some joy. Joy and happiness. So I feel like September for you could be a very positive, happy-go-lucky month. All right. Where is Sagittarius currently at? Give me one card here. Okay, so something to do with the home is what I'm getting here. We have the fourth house root. So something with home stability, something within the home. So I don't see you really, your focus right now is more on the home. Maybe you want to get into changing something around. Maybe you're buying a home. Maybe you're selling home. Something like that. Okay, so we'll put that card right there. And now let's get into the read. Oh, we'll pull one more for you. I'll pull a Kipper over here to tap a little bit more into where you're currently at. All right. What do we have for Sagittarius? Where are they currently at? Ooh. All right, that one flipped out. Give me a minute to grab that. Ooh. So we get imprisonment. So interesting, because I was tapping into this joyful energy. Maybe you feel like currently, right now, you've been very secluded. Kind of stuck in the home, being very much a homebody. You haven't been getting out much, something like that. That's what I'm getting where you're currently at. Okay, let's get into the reading. All right. All right, so what do we have for Sagittarius? Give me a few cards for the month of September for them. What do we have for Sagittarius? What do we have for the month of September for them? I do feel like this confinement, this feeling stuck in the home is going to change, because as I tapped into your energy, I was getting a very joyous energy. Happy-go-lucky. So I feel like there is some sort of big change about to happen. Maybe you've been feeling also, going back into this, currently where you're feeling you haven't been able to express yourself, or you've just been feeling tired, or you've just been feeling not like getting out with your friends and going out and doing things. Okay, but I feel like that's going to change. All right, let's see. What do we have for Sagittarius for the month of September? Two cards, please. Okay. Oh, South Node. Something from the past. It's like closing out an old cycle from the past with that South Node here. One more. It's like an end to a karmic cycle. Oh, part of fortune. So the part of fortune is where you have your luck in your life. So like I was saying in the beginning, when I was tapping into your energy, I was feeling this happy-go-lucky. I do feel like there's some good luck that's destined for you. Part of fortune also in the astrology chart, it's kind of like luck that in your life that is destined. Okay, so something that it's not like you initiate, it's something that you're kind of born into. So this feels to me something, you're closing out some sort of past cycle. Okay, is this also, yeah, you're closing out some sort of past cycle and you're getting some sort of good luck. So it feels like an old cycle that maybe has been difficult for you. You're closing that out, and then there's some sort of good luck that is coming into your life. Okay, cool. Let's pull a couple of these, and then we'll get into the tarot. Pull those over there. Okay. All right, so what else do we have for Sagittarius for the month of September? What else do we have for Sagittarius for the month of September? Ooh, Emerald. Another sign got that card. I can't remember. I think it was Leo, maybe. Because there's like over 100 cards in this deck, so that's very random to have two signs get that same card. All right, what else do we have for Sagittarius? Okay, so we get Emerald and Grapes. So this is a new Oracle deck I have, so I'll have to look at these and see. So Emerald, healing. So there's I feel like healing because of that old karmic cycle that you have been in. I mean, we all go through them, right? We all go through these. That's how we have grow and evolve, right? So healing, eternity, reflection, soul restoration. You're going to feel reborn. You're going to feel like, I just want to say happy-go-lucky energy. Free flowing. So there's could be some sort of freedom, either like financial freedom, or you're free to do what you want. You're going to feel very happy within your heart. And now we get grapes, abundance. Abundance bearing fruit, wealth, enjoy the fruits of your labor. So what this is telling me is like, I kind of feel like this has to do with some sort of financial freedom, Sagittarius. Woo! Especially with that parted fortune, because you closed out this, you're closing out, I mean, it could be playing out in September, because you're closing out this old karmic cycle. It's like you're opening the floodgates to abundance. Okay? That's what I'm getting from this. Okay, let's, Sagittarius, love it. All right, so what do we have for Sagittarius? So it might not feel like that right now because we had that, imprisonment card coming up currently, but I do see what this is coming in if that first part, was your situation, right? All right. Let's see. What do we have for Sagittarius for the month of September? Oh, okay. We get Strength card. What do we have for Sagittarius for the month of September? Knight of Cups. Seven of Cups. And the Page of Wands. So let's see here. Strength card starting out. I feel like you're no longer afraid anymore of something. Okay? There's something that you release some sort of fears. And maybe that's what this karmic cycle. Maybe you've, been doing some spiritual work on yourself. And you're starting to have that work reflected back at you. Also, this grape says some fruits of your labor. So if you've been, I'm getting like the Strength card is a lot of internal work that you would have done on yourself. And it's like now it's being reflected back at you. You're seeing the results of all this work that you've been putting into yourself. With this Knight of Cups, I feel like you've been pouring that love into yourself. Okay. And we get the Seven of Cups and the Page of Wands. This wizard on the Seven of Cups, I feel like you're the master of your reality. Okay. That's what I'm getting from this. And I'm really focused on this rainbow. It's the light at the end of the tunnel. The pot of gold at the end of the rainbow. That's what I'm getting for you. I do feel like there's going to be a lot of abundance pouring into your life, financial freedom. Also, I do feel like there could be some sort of travel coming in. You might be able to travel and have the freedom to do that. And we get the Page of Wands last. I feel with that, it's new to you. Okay, with the page, it's a new energy. Okay, so you're not quite experienced in that. It's like you're going down another path because of this, what you've closed out. You're entering into a new path, a new way of living, a new life. Okay, let's get some clarification on that. And it's like you're excited about it. There's like no fear in regards to that. Okay, because you're really realizing that you're the master of your reality. And you're in control of what happens because of this spiritual work that you've done on yourself. All right, let's see. Why is the Seven of Cups here? Okay, the Devil. It could have been, you know, like you could have released a lot of things from the past that were very toxic ways of being. Okay, it could even have to do with addictions. Okay, it could even have to do with any sort of addictions. It just does not have to be drugs and alcohol. Any kind of addictions that you might have, it's like you've released that. That's where I'm kind of feeling like this South Node, with releasing that karmic cycle. This could have been something that you could have been addicted to for years, but I really feel that you're in the process of releasing that, or you have, and you're going to be seeing the rewards of that. You're no longer letting something control you, is what I would say here. All right. Like you're in control and you decide what your life's going to be. All right, let's see. One more. Oh, okay. So I got the Two of Cups, but I got something hidden behind it. We got the Page of Cups. There could be something, some partnership that comes in, could be from someone younger. Okay, could be a water sign. It obviously does not have to be. But because that Page of Cups is hidden, it's like something you don't see. Okay. Maybe you're wanting to bring a partner into your life that is aligned with you. I mean, I did get this financial freedom, this financial abundance was coming through very strongly. But because of that, because of releasing whatever this addiction is with the Devil, you're bringing forth this divine partner into your life. Okay, let me pull one from here on that before we continue. Give me one card on this Page of Cups and Two of Cups, please. All right. Okay, we got anxiety, worry. It feel like something that you could have been anxious about if you were going to find a partner that, one, you're interested, one that you're aligned with. Let's pull one more here. And then we get taking a chance. Okay, so this taking a chance, I'm going to give you a couple things. It feels like you could have been I feel like in the month of September or previously, you know, with this releasing this cycle, there could have been some sort of worry about not finding a partner that's aligned with you. It feels like maybe you're, I hate to say it like this, but have a long list of must-haves, okay, like our deal breakers, and like you feel like maybe you might have not been able to find a partner. And we get gambling, taking a chance. I feel like that there's someone coming in that might not meet all those requirements that you might have. They might be different. They might be not what you normally go for. It could be an age difference thing, right? But what it's telling you is to take a chance. The other thing I'm also getting from this gambling card is I feel you could maybe play the lottery, okay? Maybe buy a lottery ticket, because I feel like with that card coming up, the part of fortune, the abundance, the freedom, that can turn out very very profitable for you. I mean, you only got to buy one ticket. It only takes one ticket to win. But that's just my little advice there. Okay, let's go into the Page of Wands. Why is the Page of Wands here? Okay. We get strength again. And Nine of Wands. So what this is telling me, with that strength card coming up, with this Devil, okay, that we see here, that you are strong enough to push through whatever this addiction is, or whatever this thing is that you're that you feel is tied to. You are strong enough to push through that. And the Nine of Wands, you're not going to give up. You are not going to give up. You're going to keep pushing forward till the finish line. Okay? Interesting. All right, so we're going to now go into the outcome for the month of September. Okay, what is the outcome for Sagittarius? I mean, I feel like it's a really good month. There's a lot to be happy about. There's a lot to celebrate here, is what I'm going to say. All right, what do we have for Sagittarius? What is the outcome for the month of September? Okay, ooh. Don't freak out. We see the Ten of Swords. It's just an ending to a difficult cycle. And we'll get into that. All right. It's like, okay, before I can continue, there's an ending to a difficult cycle. Okay, you're closing out this karmic cycle in regards to some sort of addiction or something that you need to break free from. Okay, this owl is here. Okay, you've had this wisdom. Okay, you've had this wisdom to not let this hold you back anymore, not let this control you. You're taking control here. All right, let's see. What is the outcome for Sagittarius for the month of September? Okay, Chariot, we got victory. Victory is coming in after this difficult cycle. You're moving forward. You're moving on. You're not letting this control you anymore. All right. The Hermit. Yeah, you've had a lot of healing. I would see the Hermit as a healing card. But also, again, wisdom. You've gained a lot of wisdom here. Okay, Knight of Pentacles. So, the outcome for September. You're closing out this difficult period that feels to me that's something that you have been tied to for a while. I would say at least months. At least, 3 months. Okay, you're closing out some sort of behavior and you're done with that. And you're having victory. You're moving forward. And you've actually healed yourself from this situation, whatever that may be. Like I said, I feel strongly it's some sort of addiction here. Okay. And you might have had to seclude yourself with people in your surroundings that are still involved with whatever that thing is, or still trying to lure you back in, right? And it might have felt like a slow process, but you are moving forward, and there's a lot of abundance to be had for you here, Sagittarius. Okay, let's pull one of these. I want to pull one of these on the Knight of Pentacles. One card for the Knight of Pentacles here. Ooh. One card for the Knight of Pentacles. Okay. So this says resources, wealth, spring, nourishment, sweetness, energy, vitality. So this is again telling me this wealth is coming in. Okay, it might feel, like I said, like a slower process, but it is coming in. Abundant. Physical health is improving. So if this, addiction was to do with drugs or alcohol, you see your physical health improving as well. Interesting. Okay. Let's clarify. I'm going to clarify this Chariot and Hermit. Why is this Chariot and Hermit here? I also feel like this wealth is long-lasting with the Knight of Pentacles. We got that Ten of Swords again. It's reconfirming the end of this difficult cycle. Six of Swords. Yeah, you're moving away. You're moving away from this difficult cycle. Okay? And what's coming into your life is good physical health, vitality, abundance. You know, we got the Two of Cups here. Love. It's like you're checking all these boxes. You're getting this fulfillment in your life, in all areas of your life. All right. So let's roll the Astro Dice and see one other message. Oh, wasn't ready. Let's see. What do we have for Sagittarius for the month of September? Okay. We have Cancer. Saturn. 8th house. Saturn is giving me this hard work. This hard work and this transformation is paying off because you went within to find your own emotional fulfillment. What makes you feel emotionally fulfilled? What makes you happy? Your environment plays a key part in this transformation that you either are going through or about to complete here. You know, the people in your environment play a big role. All right, Sagittarius, that was your reading. I hope it helped, and I hope you have a wonderful day. All right, thanks.